We have done it again. We have gotten two more of those Federal Reserve bricks straight from the Federal Reserve Bank, each containing $1,001 bills. Let's see what we can find. Hey everyone, it's Rob Finds Treasure and welcome back to my channel. We have two Federal Reserve bricks, like I said in the intro, that we're going to hunt today. And if you're new to bill collecting or bill searching in general, I have a ton of resourceful links down below in the video description. Feel free to check those out if you can. If you want a quick resource on what to look for, I've made it easy for you guys. I've got a collectible US paper notes mat. It has all of the most valuable fancy serial numbers you want to look for when you're searching bills, as well as information about web notes, bar notes, star notes, you name it. Now we're looking for all of that today. And in my last $2,000 bill search from the Federal Reserve, you guys enjoyed it a lot, but we didn't find very many fancy serial numbers at all. Matter of fact, we had our fair share of star notes, some older bills, but not a lot of fancy. So I'm hoping in these two bricks, we get some more fancy bills. Now, that being said, I will take star notes. And at the end of the video, as always, we will be looking up the star notes in the star note lookup site that I also have listed down below to see if we have any more rare ones. If you guys are not familiar with what Federal Reserve bricks are, I asked my bank to order me some $1 bills from the Federal Reserve Bank. They place the order, and if they can get it filled, they get them, and then I pick them up. These are different because the Federal Reserve processes the $1 bills. Sometimes they call out the old ones and then they send them out for distribution. That's what these are. The other kind of bills you can get from banks are called teller straps. That's when customers make deposits or businesses make deposits. The teller will count them in a machine, strap them up by hand, and sign the strap. Usually, we don't like those too much because a keen teller can search them and pull out all the good ones. But we've had our fair share of luck in those as well. This is a long intro. We're going to get right to it. I do see in this brick that it looks like we do have some more new ones like last time, but hopefully there's some fancy ones that are crisp just like that. Let me get this open. I'll bring you guys back in just a second. All right, we've got them out of the outside wrapper and the internal band. They're ready to hunt. You guys know the drill. I'm going to be searching these off camera. And at the end of every strap, I'll give you guys strap recaps. We'll talk about any star notes I got, any close calls I got, and of course, if we get any fancy bills, we'll talk about those as well. Wish me luck. We have 20 straps to go through, so let's start going through them. Strap number one, kick this off with our very first find. It's going to be a star note from 2021. We'll definitely take that. And then we also got a somewhat fancy bill. It's a trinary note. Trinary means the serial number is made of only 3 numbers. That's pretty much what this is. And it looks just like my example, but I don't collect trinary notes anymore unless they look fancy. And had that 0 been a 5 or an 8, would have been a binary bill, and I would have kept it all day. Just another close call. We'll send it back. I know there's a few dollars in value in that bill, but I don't hold on to trinaries, as I mentioned. 1 star note on the board. Let's move on to strap number 2. Well, unfortunately, strap number 2 gave us no keeper notes or no finds, but it had 2 close calls to being what is known as a radar bill. You probably saw the top bill right here, 7735, and if you read it backwards, 7732. Needed that 2 to be a 5, would have been a radar. Same thing with this bill, 2115, 2105, needed that 0 to be a 1. 2 almost radar bills, 2 close calls, no keeper notes, and strap number 2. Let's move on to strap number 3 now. Strap number 3 was another quiet strap overall. We did have one more star note number 2 from 2017 Series A. Let's see if we can find more goodies in strap number 4. Well, strap number 4 was our best strap by far. It gave us 3 star notes, 1 from 2009, 1 from 2021, and we did get a B series from 2013. Unfortunately, it's above 9.6 million as far as the serial number, and anything above 9.6 million is not part of the duplicated serial number. So even though it's a cool bill from a cool year that fetches more money, this is not going to be one of the duplicated ones, but I'll still take it. So 3 star notes and an older bill, a 1995 bill. And remember, you want to check the 95s, the 93s, and the 88As for the web note. You can look at the top here. If there's no numbers there, it's probably a web note. but I always just say flip it over and look down there. If the printing plate number is below 1 instead of above it, it's not a web note. It's just an old bill. I keep 95s and earlier, so I will be keeping that. And now we have 5 star notes through 4 straps. Can we get another one in strap number 5? Strap number 5 gave us our 6th star note, so we're definitely doing good on those. Still no fancy notes yet. We are now 1/4 of the way done, and we're moving on to strap number 6. Strap number 6 had no star notes and no fancy serial numbers, but we did have kind of a tombstone note. 1990, 1940. I guess you could look at it like somebody perished, unfortunately, in 1990, and they were born in 1940 and died at the age of 50. It's reverse. You usually want it the other way, and it was almost a repeater note. Had it been 1990, 1990, that would have been cool. It's somewhat cool, but I'm not going to keep it. We've had 3 close calls for fancy serial numbers and still none. 6 star notes, though, through 6 straps. I'm not mad. All right, strap 7, help us out. Strap number 7, 2 more star notes, both from 2017A, both starting with F. We also got an older birthday note, 1936, May 13th. My cutoff is 1940. I don't keep them before that, but it is a birthday note technically. It would count as a fancy serial number. I'm just not going to count it because I'm not going to keep it, and it's not in the best order. Should be 0513 1936, but just wanted to point that out. We also had another close call. It's another trinary bill. That 3 messed it up. That 3 needed to be a 5 or a 7. It's not. Man, another close call. Lots of those. 2 star note keepers, 7 straps down. Moving on to strap number 8, which has a lot of the new bills. Surprisingly, strap number 8, for being half new bills, and by the way, nothing good in the new bills, had 4 star notes. Incredible. That's numbers 9, 10, 11, and 12 through 8 straps. Let's see if strap number 9 gives us more star notes. Strap number 9, 2 more star notes. We now have 14 star notes. We have 1 more strap to the midpoint. Still no fancy keepers. Come on, strap 10. Give us a fancy keeper. Well, unfortunately, strap number 10 was pretty much a dud. It did give us another 1995 note. Unfortunately, it's not a web note, but I'll hold on to it. So our second old bill of the hunt. And, of course, another close call. 5799, 7799. Almost a repeater. Needed that 7 right in the middle to be a 5. We would have kept it, but we're not. 10 straps down, 14 star notes found. That's great. Only 2 older bills and no fancies. Let's crack open the second brick and see what we got on the ends. All right, brick number 2 is ready to be hunted. As a quick side note, nothing on the ends that I could see. And this strap or set of straps is from March 25th of this year. And these were from April 7th. So we'll see how the second batch does, processed a few weeks before. Wish me luck. We're now doing the second 10 straps. Strap number 11 gave us star note number 15. The top bill was kind of cool. It has bookenders, 57s. If that 0 had been a 9, I would have kept it. All 9s in the middle with 57 enders, but it's not. All right. Strap number 12. Strap number 12. Star notes are staying hot. 2 more. We now have a total of 17 star notes and 12 straps. We also had 2 more close calls. 1535, 1735, not a repeater. 188, 18, 187. Dang it. So close. Needed that to be an 8 or a 1. It is not a binary. All right. Moving on to strap number 13. Well, surprisingly, strap number 13 did not give us any star notes, but it gave us a somewhat fancy serial number. And I know I don't keep trinaries, but this one looks kind of cool. 3 zeros, so it's kind of a low serial number, cushioned by a 1, and then 4 3s. You guys let me know. I think I'm going to keep it for now. We're struggling for fancy serial numbers, and this is a on the fencer all day for me. It's a nice enough shape, too. Probably worth about $5 if I'm lucky, but I could pair it with other ones that are close, maybe. Yeah, I'll keep it for now, just so we have a fancy on the board. We'll have to see if I keep it at the end of the hunt. 13 straps down, 7 more to go. Come on, strap 14. Strap number 14 gave us 4 more star notes, and check this out. They were actually all in order in front of each other, so I didn't have to find them throughout the strap. We have 2017 Series A, and it's bills 646, 647, and 648. I was hoping for even more in the strap, but we'll take 3 consecutives all day, and those 3 consecutives now, I believe, gives us 20 star notes through 14 straps. Can't get mad at that. And then star note number 21 is from 2013, but it's a D series. Either way, like I said earlier, star notes are in abundance right now in these last few hunts, struggling for serial numbers that are fancy. Strap number 15 coming up. This will mark the 3/4 point of the hunt. Strap number 15 was a dud. No finds at all. Moving on to strap number 16. Strap number 16, still no fancies, but we got 2 star notes now for a total of 23, including, take a look at this one, Series 1969, our oldest bill of the hunt, and it's a star note. That's a double winner for me. I'll definitely take that, and hopefully we can break my record of star notes. I think it's 28, maybe it's 26, but either way, if we can get to 30, that'd be awesome. We would need to get 7 more star notes in the last 4 straps, though, so it's a tall order to ask, and I want some fancies. Come on, strap number 17. Do us proud. Strap 17, just 2 more star notes. Let's move on to strap number 18. Strap 18, just 1 star note number 26. 2 straps left. We're on strap 19. Strap number 19, star note number 27, and another almost fancy, almost a repeater, 2775, 8775. 27 star notes, last strap of the hunt. Will we get 3? Well, strap number 20 is going to give us a fancy serial number and our 28th star note. It's a shame on the fancy serial number because look at the writing on it. But look at the serial number. It's a binary, 0s and 7s. Not a true binary. It needed to be 0s and 1s, but I will take lucky 7s in the middle. Would have been better had it been 00, lucky 7s, 000, but I'm not going to complain. I will complain about the ink, though. Really? We got ink on it? All right. We got a fancy, our first real fancy. Unfortunately, it's not that nice. Like I said, 28 star notes now for the hunt, and what's left to do is to plug them all into the star note lookup site to see if we have any rare ones, which I'll do in a second. But just as a quick recap overall, 28 star notes, 3 of them consecutive, one's from 1969, 2 95 bills, none of them are the web notes, and 2 somewhat fancy serial numbers. One just looks cool and it's a trinary, one is cool and it's a binary, but it's got that. Let me plug those star notes into the star note lookup site. I'll bring you back with a recap of what I found to see if we have any rare ones and some final thoughts on this $2,000 Federal Reserve brick strap hunt today. All right, I finished plugging all the star notes into the star note lookup site. We have 23 common star notes, and these will fetch about $2 to $3 a piece at most. Still nice to see them. I bundle them up and I sell them as packages. We have 5 that I would consider rare. One is going to be the 1969 star note. We can't look it up on the star note lookup site. It's too old. Anything before 1981 is too old. But looking at recent sales on star notes like this from 1969, they fetch about $5. So it's more rare than a common one, obviously. This 2021 Series A has a print run size of only 640,000, but there's almost 5 million total printed. So a little bit rare on one scale, not so rare on the other, still better than common. And then we had 3 more rare ones as well, also from 2021. They're the D series. Anything between 3.2 million and 3.7 million has 500,000 on the print run, which is what these are, but 6.99 million total printed. So probably $3 to $5 notes as well, and we'll take them. Not a lot of fancies. This is still probably the best note of the bunch. Even with the ink, it probably should fetch around 10 bucks or so. If it didn't have the ink, it'd be around 20 to 25. And if it was crisp uncirculated, it'd be north of 50. It's a great find. It just stinks that it has the ink. Whoever JJ is, thanks a lot, JJ. Hopefully, despite the lack of fancy bills, again, you guys still enjoyed this Federal Reserve Bank search. I know we're struggling on the fancies, but luckily, we're still getting star notes. If you did, you know I certainly would appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching.